Chet Miller's record-breaking Novi is out for good with a sheared-off supercharger shaft. Sam Hanks in the Bardol Special is now third, and he's crowding Ruttman in second place. The pace-setting Vukovic goes to the pits after 60 laps, and Ruttman in 98, only 29 seconds behind him, now takes the lead. But there goes Vukovic. He's now 55 seconds behind Ruttman. He's really rolling. Look at that 26 goal. The diesel's out of the race. An air feed to the turbo supercharger clogged by dirt. It's better to quit than to risk fire in the exhaust gases that might blow up car and driver. Ruttman, the 98, still in the lead, averaging 131 miles an hour. On the turns, tremendous speeds and powerful side thrusts tend to tear the tire apart. These tires must hold, and they do, thanks to the genius of Firestone tire engineers. Ruttman has to go to the pit on his 82nd lap, with Vukovic only 44 seconds behind and moving up fast. And Vukovic again roars into the lead. Ruttman's car is on fire. Hot exhaust has ignited spilling fuel, but Ruttman stays in his seat. The fire is out, and before the CO2 dies away, he pulls back into the race, pushing hard to make up that heartbreaking 2 minutes. Bill Schindler spins right into his own pit, and that was a close call, too. But a checkup shows Bill's car is okay. At 90 laps, Vukovic sets another record, almost 130 miles an hour average speed. Rathman is now second in 59. Ruffman in 98, Western Sprint Car champion, is third. Sam Hanks, number 18, is fourth. Tony Bettenhausen comes in for a quick check. Tony is ready to go again. Look out! Tony's car stalls as Henry Banks pulls in ahead of him. They can't get Bettenhausen's car started. He's out of the race. Tough break. Now Johnny Parsons, number 5, is making life miserable for Sam Hanks, number 18, in fourth place. Not for long as Parsons finds himself dragging. Parsons has had transmission trouble, but it's not going to keep him out of the race. Vukovic and Ruttman are breaking all records in their battle for every lap. Some of these cars hit 165 to 175 miles an hour on the straightaways. At this lightning pace, heat buildup in the tires is terrific. No wonder they say that 500 miles on the speedway equals 50,000 miles on the highway. Vukovic makes another pit stop, and Ruttman in 98 takes the lead on 135th lap, while Vukovic loses a precious 2 minutes in the pit. Vukovic, now 40 seconds behind Ruttman, gets back into the race. He's really driving hard now as he dives into the turn after Ruttman. Caution is tossed to the winds. It's all or nothing, and he's closing in. Ruttman's pit crew has warned him that Vukovic is coming up fast, gaining, in fact, at the rate of 4 seconds a lap. So the 22-year-old Ruttman is pouring it on, too. A few moments later, he's forced into the pits. Once again, Vukovic takes over first place, while Ruttman waits to get underway. Pit stop has cost Ruttman 55 seconds, and Vukovic stays out in front with a 28-second lead. This chilling seesaw battle for first place going on now for over 400 miles. Only seconds apart, and time is running out. Every lap is crucial. Vukovic pouring it on. Rutman loses ground and is warned by his crew. 9 laps to go. Rutman gives it all he's got and cuts the lead from 35 to 25 seconds. Vukovic has to maintain the terrific pace to stay ahead. Vukovic hits the wall. With victory in sight, his steering gear goes out. Bill, luckily, is unhurt, but what a heartbreak. There's a guy who rode the race of his life and stayed within 9 laps of the greatest victory that the sport can bestow. And now Rutman takes the lead. What's happened to Vukovic? The crowd's looking for Vukovic, but all they see is Rutman driving hard and home, out in front. The yellow caution flag signals the mishap. Vukovic and his 26 are a sorry sight as Rutman and the rest of the field pass the wreck. The green flag is out again, and the race resumes at top speed. The crowd wonders, can Rutman hold this terrific pace? Rutman gets the white flag, only 1 lap to go. Jim Rathman is now running second. Sam Hanks in the Bardol Special is in third, and Wayne Carter, number 1, is fourth. And there's the checkered flag and victory for Troy Rutman. 500 miles at a record average speed of 128.922 miles an hour. Comes toward victory lane, the winner. The first time any driver has gone those 500 grueling miles in less than 4 hours. Troy gets a refreshing drink, the 3-time winner of Wilbur Shaw's Victory Cup, while movie actress Arlene Dahl stands by. Troy's winnings, $61,743. But right now, Troy collects victory kisses from his wife and mother while the newsreel cameras grind. And to the Vice President of Firestone Research and Development, Ray Firestone, Troy gives heartfelt thanks for the performance of his tires. 500 blistering miles without tire trouble of any kind. The 29th consecutive winner to ride to victory at Indianapolis on Firestone. No doubt that Firestone tires are safety proved on the speedway for your protection on the highway.